Hello, everyone, and thank you again for visiting this space and taking the time to learn a bit more about what I have to offer. And today we are going to talk about something really nice, which is learn how to unlearn. And this is something I came up with because I think it's crucial in so many things that we have learned from life. One of the key elements is to learn how to unlearn or reset ourselves. So I have prepared this for you. I hope you like it because it's going to give you a good insight of the way I work and the way I think and the strategies I take and the approach that I have with my coaches. My name again is Jose Sousa from Jose Sousa Coaching, and I'm here for you. Okay, so I have prepared this and it says like this: we spend our lives accumulating knowledge, labels, and fears, thinking that this is what it means to grow. But what if I told you that to move forward, the most important thing isn't what you have learned, what you are capable to unlearn. Today, we're going to talk about learning to unlearn. So, effectively, the things that we, find in life, from age, whatever age of memory you may have, that you're able to remember, living with mom and dad, or maybe with your parents or grandparents, or aunties, uncles, or an institution, whatever you may be, or you were raised. Um, these things happen in the past. And now you are an adult, you need to take responsibility to take actions and control of your life and stop blaming what happened in the past and the way, your mom or your dad or whoever, did it with you, teach you, or raise you. Okay, because one of the things that we need to know is that everybody, or the way they educate you, this could be the school as well, it could be your high school, it could be your university, the professors, the teachers you have, the people around, even in your work situation, exactly the same from whatever age to now. We have different things, we have experience, labels that people put to us, or they told us to do things in certain ways, and this is who we are, and this is how you do it, and you cannot do this because this is not right, and you can da da da. And this is the right thing to do, and this is the right thing for you to think, and this is the right da da da. And actually, now you as an adult, you question yourself, actually, is this actually me? Am I this? I actually, this phrase is not me. So this is what I mean by learning how to unlearn. You need to identify the things that are doing the noise that is there telling you, that isn't you. And it's a very, very good thing that we can explore within my sessions. And I'm here to explore that with you. I'm not going to tell you things, I'm going to make you think about it and for you to answer and reset yourself. So the points that we can explore together, with my guidance and support: number one, the importance to reset ourselves. Okay, because we've been programmed. I believe we've been programmed to do things, to act certain ways, etc., etc. So this is one of the elements that we can, explore together. Learning from what happened in the past, what happened to me, lessons, life, issues that happen, things that people told you, experiences that you had that were quite shocking, and then something you should have learned from that. Okay, learning from my mistakes and from failure. a bit connected to the previous one. Okay, learning to forgive myself and to forgive others. Yet again, if you go back to your parents, my mom and dad, that they did this to me, and the way to do that, and they never accepted me because of whatever. Okay, that's fine. They have, or we have, all of us, conscious levels. And your mom and dad gave you, or your parents, or your grandparents, or whoever raised you, they gave you their best. Believe me, no one is going to do something with the purpose to damage you. So we need to understand that, okay? And then we need to be kind of um, adults about it, and now take responsibility. Yeah, my mom and dad, or my grandparents, yeah, they did this wrong. But now I am an adult. Now I can take control of this, and I can make it better or improve me with this line of thought, or this way of thinking, or this fear, because this fear maybe it's not mine. It belongs to my mom or my dad or my grandma, and it's not my fear. So give them back that fear, or that thought that doesn't belong to you, if that make any sense. Um, so yeah, learning to let go, connected again, learning to accept difference, yet again, with the other things that we discussed. I mean, everybody is different. Everybody is an individual with their own heart, with their own feelings, with their own line of thoughts, with their own fears, etc. But you need to be faithful to that, and know what is you and what is being given or imposed to you that doesn't belong to you, that you need to unlearn and give it back to whoever. So, learning to accept differences, learning to communicate effectively. Yet again, this is a very important point, communication. Because if we know that the other is telling you something, maybe you are reflecting in that person something that them, if you know what I mean. You reflect something on others, that their reaction, or something that they're gonna say to you is this, that, or the other, that maybe you woof. uh, but if we know how to communicate, we will learn to see that this person, it's not like they didn't mean that. It's just like from where they are and they stand, they are saying something that you will, switch it, if that make any sense, to the other side. Um, Learning to set healthy boundaries. So yet again, boundaries, super important point for me. Passionate about it, knowing how and when to say no. Um, I think living, or being in the UK for 17 years, this is something that England gave me. I believe, you know, British culture is quite good at this, at setting boundaries. Um, but then when you guys are in a circle, family, etc., you don't know how to do that. You do it with others, with the out circle, but you don't know how to do it when you are in your inner circle with your close family and friends. And sometimes you can feel heavy about saying yes to things, or compromising to things that yeah, that you don't really want to. So saying no and setting boundaries to that is quite key. Moving on to the next point that we can explore is learning about processes and timing. Every person, again, with the difference, everybody have their time, and sometimes we are not in the same tune with that person. That's something that we need to understand and accept. I cannot change the other person, and maybe this is my time, but it's not somebody else's time. And I got a different level of consciousness now. I'm able to see this. but you cannot make someone to see what you want to see. So processes and timing, everybody got different processes and timing for everything. Planning to visualize, that's key for me as well. Having a good, healthy mind, allows you to visualize things positively. And then this is a very good skill to have that you can also learn by meditating. So learning to meditate is another thing. So yet again, I'm sorry it went just too long, the video. I just wanted to touch base, in the different things, aspects of my coaching sessions that we can have, and to support you if there is anything in a specific that you want to discuss, or a topic or something that you want to talk about. um, just put it on the comments, and we can go through it, or just book your session with me. I'm here to help. Just go to my calendar and book your time, so I'm here for you. Thank you, everyone, and have a good day or good rest of your evening. Bye bye.